Roller.
My name is Ibrahim. I go by Ebe, IB, not IVE or however you spell Eves, IB.
Okay, so Ebe, how do you define the American identity?
The American identity I would define as one word: stolen.
And what makes someone American to you?
I don't feel like anyone is truly American because this land once belonged to someone else, Native Americans, and it was stolen from them. So I don't think an American identity really exists, but like we created something so that society is comfortable.
Describe a time or experience when you felt most American.
Okay, as I stated previously, I was born here, unfortunately, but I feel American due to the fact that I was born here. I would define being American as literally just being born here. So the only time I felt I was American was when I was born because I didn't know any better.
Well, what about the experience made you feel most American?
The experience of being born?
Yeah, man.
My experience of being born was pretty tough, according to my mom. No, I'm lying. That was the easiest part. But yeah, it was stressful for me because I didn't know what I was coming into. But now I'm aware, so it's pretty sad.
All right. Describe a time and or experience when you felt least American.
A time I felt least American is when people figured out that I was Muslim. Because after certain events happened in 2001, Islamophobia rose to very, 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 very high amounts. So it's pretty sad.
And what specifically about this experience made you feel least American and why?
People hated me for existing. So that made it tough to live. Also, being black is not fun either. Being black and Muslim is an ultimate minority, so it was never fun. Like being a kid with those type of people around you, just like degrading you every single day.
Hi, my name is Juan. You probably heard of me. The Dominican with blue eyes. You go find out.
All right, so Juan, how do you define American identity?
I don't think anybody's really American. Native Americans are probably the epitome of American identity because, again, this is their land that was stolen. 80, not even 80, like 99% of us are immigrants, white, black. No matter what your skin color, you probably come from out of the country, so you're already part immigrant.
So what you're saying is that no one's really American, but except Native Americans.
Yeah, because this land was stolen. Except for them, they lived here. And
so that's what makes them American, them having the land.
yes, the origin point.
Describe a time and or experience when you felt most American.
I can't really think of that, like a specific time, because I'm part Spaniard, like just like way back down the line. So that's why I'm like a Dominican with like such white skin and blue eyes, because that's a rarity for my people. So I probably say I've had the privilege of not being like exposed to like racism as much as other people because of my skin and my eyes.
So you're saying you just had it easy?
I'm not saying I've had it easy, but I've definitely had it better than other people because of the way I looked.
All right. And what about this makes you feel most American?
I never really identified as an American because my family are Dominican immigrants. My culture is all Dominican. People who I spend most of my time with are always black or Hispanic. So even though my skin tells me one thing, the way I feel is completely different.
All right, so describe a time or an experience when you felt least American.
So I was like 12 years old. I think this is the first time I've actually like really experienced a certain type of racism, because a stereotype for Dominicans is that they came here to sell drugs. So 12 years old, my middle school had half days on Fridays. We would get out at like 12. So I was just walking down the street and I was stopped by two officers in the van. And they asked me where I was going, why I'm not in school. And they looked through my book bag to see if they found anything. All they found was like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But I learned later down the line that they were like looking for drugs because I was unaware at that point. But they were clearly like stereotyping me.
Okay, and why do you think this made you feel least American?
Because if I was like a regular white boy, like just walking down the street, I would have been fine. They would have not paid any mind to me. And even though my skin looks white, you can clearly tell by my facial features that I'm not. So they saw me, they thought I was different, and so they suspected me.
Alright. How do you define American identity?
To me, American identity, one, being a citizen in America, having the specific rights for like being able to vote, stuff like that.
And is that what you think makes someone American?
Yeah, being American is being able to exercise all the rights that America has to offer.
Okay. Describe a time or experience when you felt most American.
When I voted,
Okay, and what about the experience made you feel American?
well, it just exercises my rights as being able to choose who runs my country, basically.
Okay. And describe a time or experience when you felt least American.
Shit. Fuck. I hate you so much. Well, there was this one time I went to this party and I just got randomly stopped at first by the cops. We wasn't really doing nothing. They just came up to us and just started searching us, and they was being assholes about it too.
All right. And why did that make you feel least American?
Cause like, shit. Because it's just like you're searching us for basically being black. We're, oh man, I hate doing shit like this. It's because we, of all other people, were being searched because of the color of our skin, because of the area we grew up in.
All right.